Hello YouTube friends and family.
Today we're going to be making summer squash casserole. This is something that my mom always made growing up, and I actually forgot about it until recently. I had reached out to her and asked for the recipe just so I could share it with you guys. But it's really good, and if you grow a garden, a lot of people will grow squash in it, and then you get lots of leftover squash and you're like, what do I do with this? There's only so much you can saute or put with onions or zucchini, or I don't even know what else you would do with it.
Squash is good for you too, right? It's super healthy.
Sure, it's a vegetable, but this is a great recipe for if you have an overabundance of squash and you don't know what to do with it from your garden. I will say it is not a healthy recipe. We have some pretty unhealthy things here, but it is delicious. So summer squash casserole, it's a good side. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a main course. So if you're having something else, this would be a really good side. So we can dive right in. Just running through the ingredients, we need 1 small box of stuffing mix. We need a fourth a cup of butter. We'll need 1/4 of a cup of onion, a can of cream of chicken soup. I guess cream of mushroom would work too, but chicken. Half of this thing of sour cream, which is 16 ounces, so you need 8 ounces. You'll need 6 cups of some squash. We're gonna do 3 squash. We'll find out how many cups that is. And then some carrots. And if you have normal carrots and not baby carrots, that's probably better because this is gonna be a pain to chop up, but we'll do that together. So we'll just jump right in. I will start with doing the squash and chopping it. I'm gonna use our mandolin.
Mandolin?
Yeah, I kept wanting to say Mandalorian, but that is also not correct. So while I'm doing that, do you want to chop up the onion? We'll need it diced and 1/4 of a cup, which it's only this much, so you don't need to do much. But before you do that, will you chop off both ends of this for me? I should also say Jason's never had this before, so we're gonna find out if he likes it. Yeah, when he tries it, it'll be the reaction, like a true reaction. And I will, as we're preparing all this, let's turn the oven on. It's gonna be baking at 350, so turn that on just so it's ready when you are.
That'll blow.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
If you don't have one of these, you could just chop it up. You just need it in slices. And don't cut yourself, or worse.
So chop up the onion fine, small pieces?
Yeah. All right, safety first, I will use the glove.
So is this an upstate New York dish?
I don't know. Leave in the comments if you've heard of this before. If you've never heard of it before, also leave that in the comments so we can figure out if this is a upstate New York thing. It's just crazy because you grow up with recipes and then you just think it's normal, and then you talk to other people and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had that before.
Like mac salad?
Yeah, mac salad's another one. Well, you guys have it. It's just different down here.
Yeah, it's not the same mac salad.
Chicken French. That's an upstate New York thing.
Chicken French is good.
Yeah. I guess that's good, why it's good to meet people from different parts of the country,
So you can eat their food.
Yeah, learn their recipes, try new things. Carrots next. We're gonna dice them. We also need 1/4 a cup. Here you go. Here you go. All right, that was so easy. Definitely get one of these from Amazon if you don't have one. And and use the gloves so you don't have to go to the emergency room. All right, so now that we have this all
Sliced and diced?
sliced and diced, just sliced, we're gonna cook it so it's nice and tender. I have some water already over here that's ready. I hope this all fits. I'm just gonna turn it on high, put it all in here. Just cook it for a few minutes till it starts boiling. All right, so while that's cooking and while we have these cut and he's cleaning up, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our casserole. So we have a 13 by 9 casserole dish here. We are going to take 1/4 of a cup, which is half a stick of butter. I, again, said this was not a healthy recipe, but unhealthy recipes taste so good. So we're going to put this in the microwave and melt this completely.
This is a good time to not hear from Bold Rock because I haven't heard from Bold Rock, so I'm boycotting them. Water,
Oh my gosh.
drink of champions.
All right, melted butter, casserole dish. We're gonna go into the stovetop. We are going to just spread this along the bottom,
Whole bag.
the whole bag. So I will say too, I was thinking like, should I put something on the bottom to make sure it doesn't stick? But we're doing a half a stick of butter and that's gonna be at the bottom, so I think we'll be okay. Pour it in.
Breadcrumbs.
That's essentially all it is. I did the chicken one, but I don't think it actually matters. We're gonna save a little bit for the top. So keep 1 cup out. And then we're gonna put the butter in here.
There's carrots in it, it's gotta be healthy.
I mean, squash is a vegetable too, but sour cream and all this, it's probably not the best, but we never said we were a health food channel.
No.
We didn't. Most of our food is not healthy, but I do generally try to eat pretty healthy, but sometimes you gotta live a little. All right, while that's cooking, we can mix the delicious part of it. So we're going to do the whole can of cream of chicken soup and then half of a 16 ounces of sour cream. So that's 8 ounces, and then the carrots. So we'll mix it all in here together. Do you need a spoon or anything?
I do.
I have one. There you go. Elsa's hoping we drop something.
Yeah, the dogs probably think this is their food.
Oh, that's true. They do think that. Is that your food?
Stuff is creamy.
Cream of chicken. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. Bunch of...
Doesn't look tasty.
No, it doesn't look tasty. And at the end of this might not look tasty either, but it will be good. So we're just mixing it all together so we'll have even consistency. You know me, I love my even consistency, so each bite tastes good since I didn't do a good job stirring before. All right, so this has been on here for just a few minutes on high. It's not boiling, but we don't want to cook it too long. We don't want it to be mushy, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and we are gonna drain all the water out. Just drain it out.
And then?
And then we're just gonna put it on top of the casserole. what we have so far. So we are just gonna pour it on here, or spread it on top, I guess you can say.
Okay.
And then we'll spread the onions on there too. Even distribution, even bites, even deliciousness. That should be my slogan. So we're just going to pour this on top too.
This is a pretty easy one.
Yeah, it's really not hard. It only takes a little bit of time because once we're done with this, we are going to put it in the oven for a half an hour. Let everything get soft and all the flavors mix together. We're going to take the breadcrumbs and just put them right on top.
A little crunch.
Little crunch, little extra flavor with the seasoning that's in there. Shouldn't be too crunchy though. All right, so now we're going to put this in the oven, again 350 for 30 minutes. All right, we're back. It's been 30 minutes. This has been in the oven baking, so we are just gonna dive right in and try it. It's probably gonna be really hot, but looks really good. So it's not like a cut and look nice kind of casserole. We're just gonna do a nice spoonful, get a little bit of the cream of mushroom mix. Ooh, look at the steam come off that. That's gonna be hot. Here you go. Cheers.
On guard.
Your first try of summer squash, or summer casserole, summer squash casserole.
It's good. It's good. The squash has a little bit of a crunch to it, which a lot of times when I cook squash, it just turns into a mush.
Yeah. You do tend to overcook it.
Well, thanks. Thanks for that. I'd eat this again.
Good. So you heard it here first. He'd eat it again.
Thank you, Mama Lap.
Thanks for watching. Make this at home. Grow some squash in your garden and it'll be easy peasy.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.